Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Okay. Ouch. Oh, that was delightful. Okay, do we have this? My apologies. Okay. Shit, I'm so sorry. Fucking thing that doesn't work. Ouch. Yeah, eat. Ugh. My apologies. Super chats. Uh. Good, good.
What just happened? Are you having fun?
Oh. Ouch.
businesses and not-for-profit organizations help create. Just press play. Take a moment to think about the many different types of.
Oh my goodness.
I don't think they do. Aurora. Whoa. You're trying to Aurora. Oh. Oh my god. Alright, it's time to split the part, folks. I can't believe what we're doing anymore in this game, honestly. I just can't believe this is actually called Silent Hill. I'm getting more and more upset. The more I play, I think you know why. It's obvious that this is getting incredibly stupid the further we get, and it's nothing like Silent Hill at all at this point. I don't know what they were thinking. I just think that Konami at this point should stop making video games entirely. I'm serious at this point. Like, the next thing they're gonna do is they're gonna make Castlevania, and they're gonna ruin that too. Like that's it. They will ruin Metal Gear. They're ruining Silent Hill. They're going to ruin Castlevania too. It's eventual. It's kind of like inevitable, is it not? Guys, can we get halfway? Because I'm only here for another hour and I can't stay late tonight because I have to set up the rest of the Halloween stuff. I have to set up the backdrop. I have to set up the layout for the podcast tomorrow. I got some extra work to do tonight. So we can get some support right now. Rally to halfway, that would be great. And then we have the second half to worry about, the final 75. Let's go. Well, everything's going to get to a nice spooky Halloween animation. So let's get some animations, okay? All right. I will literally be right back. I just have to eat and then we'll continue. Alright guys, I'm back. Time for the second half of the night. Come on. Let's get some support. Let's go. Look, I set up all these new animations for everyone, particularly the kicks on kick. We saw the 100, we saw the 500. Can we see a 1,000 kick animation tonight? Can we? We haven't seen it yet. Don't you want to see the 1,000 kicks? I know you do. Let's go. Okay. Okay, folks, if you can believe it, the Etherman says, why do you think Konami's doing this with such a popular franchise? Aren't they hurting themselves? Here's the thing. You have to understand this about Japanese developers and or Japanese-centric companies. They really don't care about anyone except Japan. I'm going to reiterate that. They only care about Japanese customers. And you might think that that's weird, but it's true. For example, it was just announced that Capcom Cup, one of the biggest tournaments and or tournament circuits for competitive Street Fighter, is now going to go pay-per-view. They literally will not allow you to watch the events for free. You have to pay to watch, and once you pay to watch, you are not allowed to restream. You are not allowed to clip. You are not allowed to commentate. It's all illegal. And when people say, well, why are they doing that? Because they're Japanese. They don't care. Apparently, Street Fighter 6 is insanely popular in Japan. Like, it's one of the most popular games of all time. I'll give you an example here. There are players in Japan, okay, in Street Fighter 6. They literally just make match videos. They'll do like a half an hour. Oh, it's my matches. You know how many views they get? 1,000,000. That's not an exaggeration. They get 1,000,000 fucking views on basic match videos because they're Japanese players. That's how crazy
Looks like.
Japanese culture is when they focus on their own stuff. They go crazy. They do. So in regards to the Japanese,
Let's win.
to them,
Hmm.
they don't really give a crap about what the rest of the world thinks about Silent Hill. All they care about is what they think about Silent Hill. And to them, they're like, hey, look what we did. We made a Silent Hill that's now Japanese-centric, that now plays like an anime. And they like that shit. It's part of their culture. You know what I'm saying? Like, to them, they actually don't care that the rest of the world is playing this game and they're looking at it like, what the fuck did they do to Silent Hill? They don't give a shit. To them, they're like, yeah, what of it? It's our game. We made it. And we'll do whatever we want with it. So even though
Fuck, it's
everyone
slow.
has probably gotten this far in the game is now saying, what in the fuck am I playing? What is this shit? Doesn't bother them none. To them, they're like, well, guess what? This game sold a lot. Everyone pre-ordered it. So we made a million sales on day one. Now, the thing that you don't realize is that doesn't necessarily mean the sales will carry. Just because a million people pre-ordered it and it did well on day one does not mean that this game will do well in the long term. It could very well be a situation where it did very well day one and it will not sell after the fact because people are
Fuck,
used to
dude.
it. Okay, but you never know. So to them, they see it as a sales success. They think they've done right. They're not going to listen to any criticism whatsoever. Anyone who says that this game is different or stupid, they're not going to listen to them. You say, hey, look, 1 million in sales. And they're just going to do whatever they want. That's how they are. They really are just kind of, they only listen to their own. They don't really care about the rest of the world. Even if they're not, it means that they're sacrificing. Like, for example, that Capcom thing will likely make it so that Street Fighter 6 is not as widespread popular in the rest of the world because people can't see the big tournament, right? They're not going to pay $20 to see this fucking tournament. You think that would kill it? No, they don't care. As long as they're popular in Japan and they make tons of money there, they don't give a shit.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44, a complete AI creation platform. Describe what you want and watch it take shape.
So I don't know where I'm supposed to go. Like, literally, look, tell me on the fucking map where I'm supposed to go right now. I have no idea, so I'm just gonna guess. I think there's we go through the stairwell over here again. Try it a second time, maybe? Right? Do we do this stairwell a second time, maybe? Which way? I don't know. Left, right? I don't remember which way I went last time. Now you have a new ability. You've unlocked the ability to play a better horror game. You can stop playing Silent Hill F now.
Douchebag.
Wow. Guys and gals, please support the stream. We got about a half an hour left. And right now we're stuck around $60 to support. Alright? Please, we want to hit the goal tonight. We want to keep it moving this week. I got all new animations for you tonight. So if you contribute in any way, whether it's a super chat, a sub, or kicks over on Kick, you're going to get a Halloween themed animation with a sound effect. Please support the stream tonight. Let's hit that goal and crush it here. Let's go. Alright guys, we got about 10 minutes left. Can we please get some support for Silent Hill F here tonight? Please. Let's not let this be the slowest stream I've had in weeks. Let's get some support here last minute. Support Silent Hill. Let's get some super chats. Let's get some kicks. Let's get some tips. Let's get some subs. Yeah, subs. Yeah, subs. Let's go. I appreciate that very much, guys. Now we're up to 80 bucks. Let's go. Let's rally. We're more than halfway there. 60 to go. Excuse me. 70 to go. Let's go. Let's get some subs, some super chats right now. Let's do some kicks over on Kick and see some new animation. Who's gonna do 1,000 kicks right now so we can see a new animation? Yes, this is the game that had the full sword Naginata. Not anymore. Now she's a werewolf. Well, she's like a halfling demon. I'm not kidding, Gaia. One you missed earlier tonight. It was basically the stupidest segment I've ever seen in a survival horror game took place in this game. It was so insanely jumping the shark nonsensical that I don't think anyone can take the game seriously who has like a fucking epileptic or isn't like an insane obsessive child. Like, it was absolutely insanely wild what they did in this game. I can't believe it. I apologize to all
My
the
apologies.
viewers. I don't know how many of you there are there out there. I can only hold down the fort as much as I can, being a studly stallion of a male. But without Shu, I mean, I can't hold a candle to that guy. So now you're probably very upset with tonight's stream. All right, folks, this is gonna be where we call it a night for Silent Hill F. I'm wondering honestly how much more the game has for us. Maybe another 2 night streams, another 4 hours. I'm not sure because I don't know how long the game is. The reports were, oh, it's like 10 to 15 hours, but I don't know if I believe that. I think right now, with tonight's stream, we are currently, let's see here, about 9 parts in, which is we're just about 10 hours in completely right now. So if it really is like 15 hours, it's probably two more streams, maybe three. But we're gonna keep it as the night stream and balance it. And thank you guys for chilling tonight. Those who did, and anyone who supported, thank you. I'll see you next time as we struggle through the shark jumping endgame of Silent Hill F. See you then. Alright. Yeah, I think you guys at this point know my opinions on the game. I mean, it's absolutely ridiculous. Like, up to now, I was like, alright, it's not horrible, but it's disappointing because of the combat. Now it's like, oh no, now it's horrible. Like, what happened tonight, that was absolutely stupid. That was that's no place in a survival horror game whatsoever. Why do you even call it survival horror anymore? Right? Ah! Thank you very much to Phil's best friend, who did 1,000 kicks. I appreciate appreciate that. Thank you so much, Phil's best friend. All right, that was the biggest kicks of the night.
Mm.
Ben Burns.
Ouch.
So we made it up to 90 of support, guys. Sucks we didn't get to our goal at all, not even close. I'll be honest, what has been going on is basically we've been getting no subs at all. If you haven't noticed, that we have gotten like no subs at all. Like today, I think we got like one. I'm not even kidding. I think we had like one sub today. So basically, because of that, we're not hitting our goals on certain streams. But then other streams will have someone come by who basically wails out. You know what I mean? Like earlier today, we had someone who just wanted to hear the animation 7,000 times, so they gifted like $200 a hit. So we ended up seeing it like with no exaggeration, like 200 times. So I do appreciate the support you guys did give. Thank you for a great streaming day. I did have fun today, regardless of the fact it was very hot today. I had fun with So Song and DSP Tries It and Silent Hill app. All right, so here's the deal. Tomorrow, it is Halloween month beginning. Okay, that means there's going to be Halloween decorations behind me. It means there's going to be Halloween lighting. It means there's going to be a Halloween template for well, I think I have a forward template um, for the whole podcast. I have to check because I think my templates might have been from last year. Let me see here. My templates might have been from last year. I don't know if they actually fit now. I'm gonna have to check on it and see what I have and what I don't have. Did I do that? Hold on 1 second. Back to here.
Introducing Grammarly, like you've never seen before. Your all-in-one writing essential. Imagine a little voice on your shoulder, whispering clarity, credibility, and citations. Expert Review gives you that voice.
Oh, I actually have the ones with the borders. I didn't realize I still had these. I have the all the horror ones. Oh, cool. So I can use those for sure. Pull them all out. Yeah, see, I have the different horror themes, so we can use these on and off for October. The horror themed borders. They're not, the full top like you used to. It's cool with different characters on the side. That's kind of cool. There you go. So, yeah. So we'll begin with that tomorrow. Oh, hold on. We got this too. Oh, cool. That's actually really good. There we go. All right, so we'll begin with that for tomorrow. We'll have a podcast in the morning. We'll get all caught up on everything that's going on. And tomorrow will be a major stream of Sonic Racing Crossroads, all multiplayer. So enough people complaining, saying, "Oh, you guys do multiplayer." I'm going to do all multiplayer. We're going to try different characters, different vehicles. We're going to unlock stuff. We're going to play and have fun. I hope you'll join me tomorrow for that. Tomorrow, guess what? We are going to attempt Hades 2. We're basically starting over from where we go now in the all DSP content game. I love Hades, so I hope that you will join me for Hades 2 tomorrow. It should be a good time. I hope that it'll work. Um, and then on Thursday, we're starting something new, but I don't know what. Like on Thursday, I don't know if we should start with the Ghost of Yote or we should do Super Mario Galaxy 2. And I think we're going to be doing another night stream of Silent Hill on Thursday, are we not? Yeah, that's when it continues. Okay, so if you're interested in more Silent Hill, come back on Thursday night. More Silk Song on Friday. All right? All right, well, guys, thanks. For those who did support, thank you. Sorry we didn't hit the goal. We got to talk tomorrow. We got to figure out what the new DSP tries it is. All right? Everyone have a good night. I'll see you all in the morning as the Halloween festivities will begin. Peace out, everyone. Good night. Bye-bye. Drip dump. I got the 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 drip dump.
I
I
got
got
the
the drip
trip though. I got the drip
Here's the deal.
though.
My boss is dripping. He can't make me stop. So what do you want me to do?
Okay.
Have a mute button in a second. I tap the mute button just in case I'm gonna have to clear. Like,
Boogie.
see what I mean? It's dumb kid. What is it? It's dumb kid.
I want to see the failure. We're still upgrading our stats with give it all. And when I crawl, do, 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 do. Oh. Those pictures, man. Okay.
Now you can shop smarter at Canadian Tire with same-day pickup or same-day delivery, so you don't have to shelve projects for later. Shop smarter at Canadian Tire. This game, you're not ready for it.
Holy cow, what are you showing me? Come on!
I could wear that shirt.
And so he wants to fight two dudes at once, you
The
said.
two hosts of Wild Kyle Live, the two guys that host with Keemstar, have both boxed each other on Misfits.
See, that's proof you don't watch the show no more, because Keem left a week ago.
They went through a match. I think, and they're huge men. These are huge athletes. I weigh way less than them. Me versus the both of them is literally like 170 pounds versus 1,000 pounds. I didn't have a problem with these guys, but then when I joined the Lumber
No,
Kings,
wait a second. How much you weigh?
whoa, I weigh 437.
I weigh 336.
Yeah,
How's
so
he
like,
getting to 1,000? There's a whole other dad involved at that point.
you should take some of the things I heard and learned about Boogie and Wing. Boogie has a teenage bride.
No, she's 22.
She's 50,
When did 22 be a teenager, you dipshit?
and he met this girl at 19.
Uh huh.
And Wing
Impressive.
shoved his wife on a table live on screen, shoved her out of the way. She fell down on her back. That really messed with me.
Now, why is he more fair to you than he is to me?
Hey, he's calling me. Look, I deserve. Hold on, let me think. I deserve to be disparaged about that event. It's one of the worst things I've ever done in my fucking life. Rag me for it all you fucking want. I can't talk shit about that.
Well, but at the same time, he was like, his fair is like, he shoved her down accidentally on the table, right?
Can you turn the video? Mary dropped a 50 bomb.
Holy
but
shit.
shit.
Mary. Okay, all right. Let me find that music. I know where it is.
Oh my god, here's this fucking music for
Yeah, we doing it.
Someone has gifted 50 local membership. Let's go. Gifted.
Hold on. So the
He's
reason
saying
you
it
left
again.
wasn't because of me, but it's because Boogie called you a retard?
The reason I left, that was many things that culminated as to why I left, and that the language, the subject matter, the behavior, the interaction, the just choices of life are what made me go, I don't know if this is for me, and I gracefully and thankfully backed away. I said thank you to Keem and everyone, and I just didn't want to be a part of the negativity. And now I feel we can do what. Now that we are sitting on our own ground, we can have a gentleman's
Second one.
match.
That would be
Okay, so
nothing gentlemanly about it.
prove to
If
the
I get
world.
in there, you're gonna be the first man on this planet I hit. I didn't hit Jordy. I'll hit your ass. I'll hit you from behind while you tangle
Look,
with him.
let me
I
talk
beg
to
you to hit me. I
Look,
beg you.
Dad,
I'm pleading
what
for
about my video upset you the most?
the fact that you made such a judgment call, lack of judgment call, to just power and charge through your wife and knock her over, and your emotions got the better of you, was it was shocking to me.
Honestly, like, I don't know if you noticed the video. There was like a 6'5" dude there,
Yeah, so
and like I thought he was who was holding me. So I put my shoulder down to push through him, and then by the time I looked up, it was my wife had replaced him. It was after that, and I'll admit I deserve grief for that. It is a very terrible thing that I did.
Yeah.
I'm never gonna be like that, right? But is that really the reason you're like, oh, I can't be in this network?
no, like I said, many things, all things combined, just the constant need to talk about others for the subject matter of each show is what stressed me out and
Oh,
why I
oh,
left
oh,
More
wait, wait,
Charismatic.
wait, wait a second. Are you comparing me dating my soulmate to shoving my wife on a table? Is that your problem? Because I met
I'm not
somebody
comparing
younger than me?
anything. I'm
Well,
just
you said
adding it to
one
the
right after
list
the
of
other. You said
things
one
that
right
I'd
after the
rather.
other.
I'm adding it to the list of things I'd rather
Thank
not
you.
be around, is what I would say.
Oh my God, what a
So,
weird
Dad,
thing. And
And
I'll ask
hey,
you a
I'm not
question.
making any judgments. I'm just saying this isn't for me. I've said it over and over. Some of the diehards are just gonna hate me
Can I ask
forever
you a
and say
question,
what they
Dad?
want, and some have agreed with me. And I think everyone should feel how they're gonna feel. I'm
No,
not
dude.
insulting anyone. I'm just saying it wasn't for me. But I think what we could all benefit from is a good old roughhousing. The three of us, both of you versus me.
Hold on, before we get to that, I got a question. You
Thank
say
you.
it'd be a professional courtesy to assume that, like, I'm playing a
Oh, so
character
your
and
excuse is
Boogie.
that you're playing a character so you can
Oh
say
my God.
insensitive, possibly racist things, and
Everything
it's
I
okay,
do
it's
is
just a character.
legitimate. Everything I do
That's
is
a freaking.
legitimate.
Then I'll say, then you're doing the worst character ever.
So, like,
Says the
I'm,
R
I'm,
word.
I'm, gonna point, I'm, gonna point, I'm
How
gonna
is
point,
that
I'm gonna point
character
this
work?
out. I'm gonna point this
How
out.
is that
Like,
acting?
do you
Saying a
think,
word that you didn't
Get
say.
out of the sky.
do you think Denzel Washington should
I've
shoot
never seen
people with
him say
shotguns?
the things you've said on your streams,
Yes,
even
you
in
have.
his films.
Yes, you have.
No, I've seen
You've
him call
never
his
said the
friends
word
the R
retarded in
word.
your life? You never said the word retarded?
You can choose to raid the caravan, or you can choose to guard it. This is a game where slaying monsters are not the only way to grow stronger. Heck, it's not even the main way.
If you, do you just not watch R-rated
Do you
films? Because Denzel
understand?
Washington's used
I
every word
have.
I've ever used.
Do you understand? I have
So
Arrested
you're
Development, Dad.
saying this podcast is the equivalent of a Denzel Washington movie, and
No,
you are
no, no, no.
acting like Denzel
I'm
Washington.
saying,
I think it's
I'm
better. I think
saying
it's
that
better.
I'll say this. Wings of
This
Redemption
is a
is,
bad excuse to use
it's
that
not a bad
language.
excuse because it's
You're
not a
not
bad
doing a
excuse.
character. You're on a podcast as yourself,
No, I'm not.
talking to your friends.
8.
And Boogie says he does everything real. It's not a bit. It's
I've
not a
never faked a
character.
single goddamn
So one
Here you
thing.
go.
guy,
All
so
of it's
one
been
guy is
me the
acting.
whole
Boogie,
time.
Boogie.
So
Am I
one
the
guy
same
is
person
acting
off
and one
Oh,
guy
stream
is
or
not.
fuck
not?
that.
Am I the same person off stream as I am on stream?
No,
So what? What are you?
nobody is because
Oh,
the
so you're
camera's on. The
charismatic and you're
camera's
full.
on.
You're full
No,
fucking charismatic
I'll
off
say this,
camera.
Dad.
Is
I'll
that
say
what
this.
you're saying?
I'll say Wings of Redemption is my personality turned up to an 11. It's got similarities to who I am as a person, but everything is over exaggerated to try to be charismatic.
Ignorant things. That's like a lack of creativity and a lack of
What ignorant thing have I said?
writing. Why don't you write some material and then do that instead of just saying slurs and insults words? Like there's more to
Do I need
creating
to
than
give
just
do I
that.
need to give you my bad word speech?
No, I'm not interested. You
Why
just
aren't
want
you
me to
interested in
repeat
it?
what you're saying over and over.
It's
You're
ignorant
just gonna
not to
give
know
more
why bad
excuses
words
of
are
why
bad
you should say
words.
bad
No, no,
words.
because the word ignorant means that you're uneducated about a topic, right? You know why bad words are considered bad words? Do you know that, Dad? Please tell me.
Because we as a collective society have agreed to not want to share those words. That's why why
Classism.
a word.
Classism.
Classism. You
So you're
classist.
so are
You
you are we gonna get a debate
classist.
of that every word should be allowed to be
No, no,
used?
no, 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 no. What is
Ah.
when somebody puts a
Because
somebody
that is a bad person and they shouldn't be doing things
No,
to pay for their
everybody should work
family.
Came in
hard.
They
page.
should go
Maybe
on
if
the
you said the
internet and
word
say
retard,
slurs
you'd
to
be
pay
more
for their
entertaining.
family.
Maybe if you said the word retard occasionally, you'd be more entertaining.
I want to point this
I
out,
don't
Dad.
think so.
Dad, I want to point this out. You're calling me like negative bankrupt, like I have no creativity. This is my fourth podcast that's been successful. Number four. And I'm talking about
Yes.
successful at a
Yes,
level of like
thank
I
you
can
to
live off of it.
Keemstar for organizing this and
Good, good,
putting you
good.
guys
Oh yeah, Keemstar
on
did
and
everything. I
taking
got you.
advantage of you hitting rock bottom and then now
Took
turning around
advantage
and
of it.
making a joke about hitting
Man
rock bottom.
literally saved my house.
And
Saved
I
my
can
house.
relate to you.
He
I've
tried
been
to
on YouTube
save
for
your
20
house
years.
too. Try to save your house too.
I've been on YouTube for 20 years. I too have 0 views now. I too, like you commented on, don't get any views.
YouTube has
But
been around 20 years,
I
Playboy.
still make, yes, it has, you dingus. It's been around for 20.
2006 is
May
2025.
2005.
19 years.
May 2005 is when YouTube started.
Words are important. Words
Try
are
to keep
important.
going with the things that you are proud of instead of just doing the bottom of the barrel type language and behavior on a live stream for donations. And someone who said, what would I say to a working class? I've worked my whole life. I was a grave digger. That's how I moved to California. For 5 years, I was digging graves. I've done
Well, now my
roofing.
wife is age appropriate.
Who cares if my
And
wife's age appropriate? Who cares? She's beautiful. She
I
loves me. I
care.
love her. I don't care.
I don't get the young girl thing. I'm not against it, Boogie.
I'm not
I just
pro
don't
young
just don't understand how you have like something in common with somebody that's like half your age.
She's my soulmate. The rest of it might be
Surprise,
things
you're
we
done.
work on, right? She likes to drink a lot more than I do. She likes to smoke a lot more than I do. We watch the same shows. Dude, you forget I have Arrested Development. And
Dad, what's your opinion on like relationships? What do you
what's
think
your
age
problem with
gap
my
should be?
relationship?
I don't want to even say what, because people should do what makes them feel good. As long as it's legal and everyone's on the same page, sure. And you know, there's nothing's uncomfortable for anyone involved. I'm not going to comment, but I myself
Mm.
can observe and say, yes, there is a large age gap there. I wonder what they may have in common, but if they found something, great. If there's a desire there for that type of age for each person, hopefully everyone is just safe and respectful. That's all.
How hard was it for? I gotta say something. I just find it unfair, Dad, that you are able to like relegate my entire 18-year YouTube career down to some words that I said at a peak. Right? I've said a lot of words I don't.
Every week.
I
I'll
never
say
use
them
them
every
every week.
day. I'll say them fucking 10 times a
Beautiful
day.
game.
I'll say
I'm
10
not
times in a row
trying.
right now.
I'm not trying to say your whole life and your whole creations is just the culmination of these times you've said these words. I'm not saying that at all. I can never say ultimately, you know, judge your entire career. I don't know your entire career. I would just say I would hope you would try to
Let's go.
keep going with the things that you
Okay,
are proud
so
of.
let's do another 20,
Than being
20
sort of
minutes.
bottom of the barrel type language and behavior on a live stream for donations.
I actually like you. I like your content. I like your personality. I like your character. I was hoping to meet you before you quit the
Oh,
network,
God.
and it hurt my feelings that you left because you watched a video of like a compilation of my worst moments.
No, it wasn't just that. It was everything. It was just the whole thing. Keen put me on at 4 in the morning, and then he put me on
Yeah, that's fucked
at
up.
like 1 in the morning.
I'm sorry, I can't agree to it. Like
Oh, come on, Jordy.
I promised
What if
myself
it's
that
just
if I
2
ever
rounds?
boxing, if I ever box again, it's gonna be $100,000 minimum.
Oh my God, dude.
Oh, my God. What?
That's
Not
like
happening.
main event. That's like
Now,
Al Wasabi money.
No, that's not happening. No one, there's not a person on this planet.
right. It's not. That's what I said. It's not worth it. It's not logistically feasible.
No, there wouldn't be enough money in pay-per-views to even pay you alone, let alone Dad or
Right.
the organization. Well, Wings, come on.
Not happening, Keem. Not happening.
Wings, I'm sorry, but you got bitch in your blood. 110.
I got zero bitch in my blood. I will fight any person on the fucking
Okay,
planet.
go.
Pepsi and Ozempic.
Sponsorship out of the question since Poke Gaga. What do we got?
Okay. All right, I give up. Well, Wings, it does suck so far, so you better do something stupid.
What about we're supposed to go? We got 17 minutes.
Because you
What age that?
when he was talking to Ed, he was like saying some things, but he wanted to make you look worse.
Polka Gaga
But he
super
was
chatted
sad.
$20. Let's go Mickey Mouse Fat
But
House.
he was telling
Make
Dad about
Grandpa
how
proud boogie.
you threw your wife into a table and all he did was fall in love with his soulmate.
I just didn't think they were comparable.
And how dare he be a victim for falling in love with his soulmate when you threw your wife in the table?
You got a good point, motherfucker. Look here.
You gotta go play, motherfucker.
How do you know he's talking about the Desi shit? Because you never specifically stated
That's
the
what he
Desi
said
shit.
in the
He
video. He said I was in
could.
love with a 19-year-old.
He could have been meaning one of those hookers that you had quit.
None
Like
of
you
them were
literally
19.
gave them.
None of them were 19. None of them were 19.
Oh, how do we know? You have so many.
I checked IDs.
Look,
I checked IDs.
you checked ID. Motherfucker, look here.
I checked everything.
Motherfucker, look
The
here.
day I met her. I got a
All right,
photo of it and
don't make
everything.
me a point, but don't make me a point. How many people?
I am, but I don't.
But you're not penis compatible.
No, we talked about this. I'm bi-curious. I like to kiss dudes. I like to make out with dudes. I don't
What?
mind having it in my hand. I don't want it in my body. At nowhere, not
So
at all.
what you're trying to say
My
is
cock.
if you're paying $250.
You know, happy you're married. You know, there's no reason to think that he would be ashamed.
I'm in love with a younger
I don't
woman.
think that.
Let's start with a question. What do Gen Z and Galileo have in common? Well, they're both obsessed with stars, just in very different ways. Because these days, space isn't just buzzing in observatories, it's also trending on TikTok and YouTube. Scroll through your For You page and you might stumble
I
upon a
died.
viral clip of Saturn rising behind the city skyline, or a 20-second breakdown of what would happen if the sun suddenly disappeared, delivered with perfect eyeliner and a dash of existential dread. Welcome to the era where stargazing is no longer a niche hobby. It's a cultural moment. Take the Gen
Fuck.
Z astronomy book, an And for those who don't know,
my
Gen
apologies.
Z refers to people
Okay.
born between the mid-1990s and early 2010s. What's fueling the rise of interest in astronomy? For one, platforms like TikTok, Instagram Reels, and YouTube Shorts have collapsed the distance between the advanced science and everyday people. Information that once required textbooks or a telescope is now packaged in tiny four-stopping clips, complete with
We'll see below it.
and just enough shock value to make you interested. But this isn't just infotainment. There is real curiosity brewing underneath the memes and moon filters. Our channel operates on the same principle. More and more young people are following NASA, attending live rocket launches via live stream, and debating the Fermi paradox in comment sections, like it's pop culture canon. In fact, influencers are pulling in millions of views per month just by explaining things like black holes, wormholes, or why the moon seems to follow you when you drive. This isn't a fluke, it's a shift. The stars are no longer distant and cold. They're trending, aesthetic, and weirdly relatable. And Gen Z? They've made...
No, so I will say, Boogie, I think if you're checking IDs of any female you're associating with, that's not a good way to start. I've never checked the ID of any girl I've gone on a date with.
Don't you want to make sure they don't have a penis before you pay them?
Boogie, let me tell you a secret.
No, maybe you have a conversation of getting to know them. I might learn something about them in a more normal,
I got time for
social way.
conversation. I got video games to play. I want you in and out. I want you on it.
I don't think that's your real excuse. I think you're looking at IDs because they look younger, and that's maybe the tell that you should maybe not be in that situation.
I mean, no, I dated women in their 20s. It wasn't looking like people looked 18 or fucking. I never was with an 18-year-old or anything like that. What's wrong with being like a 20-year-old?
Are you not attracted to people in their 30s or 40s?
No, not in Arkansas. Sure the fuck not. Have you ever seen a 35-year-old woman in Arkansas? She weighs as much as I do. She chain smokes menthols. She's got 14 kids.
Yeah,
I don't want perfect memories of something that me and my daughter, my fiance really loves, which is theme parks. And we're doing theme parks. We're going to Disneyland, and that's something we have in common, right? You know.
Everyone loves Disneyland. What do you guys talk about when you hang out? What do you guys do? What do you relate on?
I teach her life skills. Teach her about the world.
You act like her father?
I'm teaching her how to drive.
She doesn't know how to drive.
I sent her into the DMV alone today, and she did the DMV for the first time.
Hold on, you sent her in alone,
but that's
so
not
you're just
how you
chilling in the
relate.
car?
Yeah. Second time I just said, fuck it, you can finish it.
But what common ground do you have? I mean, do you guys like the same type of movies?
Same.
Do you guys like
crazy into like superhero stuff? I had to show her like a lot of stuff, but she liked some she didn't.
What did she know of that you also knew of when you met her that you guys
Avengers,
what
cartoons.
brought you together, I guess? Like, what did she like about you?
Superhero stuff, cartoons, stuff like that. You know.
Did she know of you on the internet already?
She had seen me.
I drop the N-word daily when I'm in the truck by myself. Daily.
Okay, completely off topic
I
here.
never grew up saying things like that, and it's just the way it was.
Because I'm just saying, I don't say it in a place. I don't say it in a place of hatred.
Feel that way.
Completely off topic. We've got 10 minutes left. Let's change the topic. Well, cow live is dead. You may as well put a bullet inside my head. I don't know what the fuck to do without Keemstar. There's no show for you. It's the Boogie Show, and it fucking sucks. And I wish I could fucking duck under my desk and hide from you, because without Keem, we're
Getting screwed. This is the Boogie Show. Let's see what's the as well. Fuck, I don't know where he is. Todo. Aha. Quand même demandé où je m'en vais.
Couper des dépenses, tous les moyens sont bons.
Mais si on changeait pour tes assurances, on n'aurait pas besoin de couper non plus.
Les gens ont économisé en moyenne 27% sur leurs assurances auto et habitation en changeant pour TD Assurance. t'aider. On est prêt pour vous.
What if you can create your own website by saying, this is what I want? With Wix, you can.
Et où je m'en vais, comme me demander qu'est-ce que je suis. Je voulais changer qui je t'aime. Je collecte. Quelqu'un d'autre, quelqu'un d'autre. Que des notes, me demander où je m'en vais, me demander qu'est-ce que je suis. Je voulais changer qui j'étais, maintenant j'ai peur de qui je suis. Dis-moi quel tournant j'ai pris pour que ma vie tourne ici. Quand je vis ma vie, j'ai l'impression que j'ai rien appris. Me demander où je m'en vais, me demander qu'est-ce que je suis. Well, that happened. Le maman qui s'inquiète. Qui tombe sur scène, ont tendance à te faire confiance. Et maintenant, y a toute la foule qui chante. Hey. The Hollow Knight.
I think the Hollow Knight only has one arm.
So it is the Hollow Knight only has one arm in
The
their
Hollow Knight somehow has two arms in this video.
Elle a no arm.
I think the Hollow Knight only has...
You can choose to... Why did it get so quiet?
See, it's always going to be people putting music. So there's no originality. It's just the same thing over and over and over again. Oh, je suis backstage avec les boys, c'est mec. Toujours si. Okay. Good. What's my age again? Oh, I don't care, dude. Your husband's in jail. Nobody likes you when you're 23. Silencio. Ouch. uh. Ouch. Oh, I'm tired. I wanna sleep, dude. Mm, I'm tired. Pizza. Pizza. Fucking. My apologies. Good. There you go. Perfect. Come on, it needs to work, bro. Please. Please continue the battle. That complete. I don't feel good. Oh, watching corn. There's no. Ouch. There's no sounds on this one. Ouch. Ouch, baby. Ouch. This is so weird.
Create a creature with no mind or dreams.
Ah, there you go.
And he didn't abuse his child enough, so a bunch of people died. Well, it's a bit more complicated than that, so let's recap before Silksong. Long before time had a name, Hallownest was ruled by the Radiants, a giant bug god who lived in the dreams of bugs. The Radiants had them all in a hive mind, and it was all very peaceful and calm. Anyways, then this giant worm dude called the Pale King came along and said, "Hi, I'm the Pale King. Did you know you can have free will?" Which the bugs thought was pretty cool. So they all left the Radiants and joined the Pale King, and soon completely forgot about the Radiants, which meant they also stopped dreaming about the Radiants, making the Radiants disappear completely, as it could only survive in dreams. Anyways, the Pale King decided to stop being a worm dude and shed his skin in the Kingdom's Edge, becoming this cool skinny dude. Then he made this place called the White Palace and filled it with buzzsaws for some reason, probably because he's a psycho. But eventually some dumbass bug decided to go look at a statue of the Radiants, so now it's back. Everyone there remembered the Radiants and got re-enslaved, because the Radiants hates freedom. The Pale King did not like subjects were getting re-lobotomized, so he devised a crazy-ass plan to create a creature with no mind or dreams to trap the Radiants in, so it wouldn't be able to spread anymore. The Pale King figured he could make these brainless fellas out of Void and Bug combined, and so the Pale King and the White Lady, yes, those are their real names, got to work at making a load of Void babies. Most of these were failures, so he did what any good dad would, and threw them in a deep dark pit never to be seen again. Eventually, after thousands of babies chucked into the pit, he found one that was completely hollow. He raised the child and then locked it in the giant tomb called the Black Egg, because he's a great dad. Then, to make sure the kid wouldn't escape, he got 3 dreamers to give up their lives, sort of, to guard this kid, who he called the Hollow Knight. One, called Lurian the Watcher, lived in a big tower in the City of Tears, and was absolutely off this idea, and immediately said yes. Another one, called Monomon Teacher, lived in a big library, and decided, since she was such a clever clogs, to give her mask to my absolute goat Quirrell, so her seal could only be undone by someone who impressed Quirrell enough. The third dreamer was a giant spider lady who lived in hell, aka Deep Nest. It agreed on the condition that the Pale King would have a child with her, because the Pale King was basically a god. This child is called Hornet. First we play as in Silksong. Everyone was happy for a bit, until the Radiants broke free from the Hollow Knight, because since the Pale King was so nice to him, he started liking the Pale King, and that's an emotion, which is bad. Then the Radiants started peeking into the world again, and everyone got infected. The Pale King said, "Screw this, you're all cooked," and put his entire palace inside one of his guards' heads. Then he died. A couple of the failed pit babies escaped, and most left Hallownest forever, but one of them, who was a bit of a Chad, stayed and decided to kill the Radiants itself. This is you, the player character. You meet a few cool people, you unseal the dreamers, discover some lore, go into the tomb, defeat the Hollow Knight, and go into his mind to solve the infection, how you solve every problem with a big sword. This mostly works until you get very angry and become fully void, killing the Radiants, but also you. Hornet leaves, Silksong happens. Yay!
Mr. Manfredi? Mr. Manfredi, my name's Wesley Tucker. I'm your neighbor, right across the street there.
Oh, nice to meet you.
Yeah. Well, first of all, let me just say, welcome to the community. I think you and your family can be very happy here.
Oh, we are, Wesley. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful neighborhood.
Wow. As vice chair of the Homeowners Association, it's part of my job to make sure that it stays that way.
Right, of course.
Let me just cut to the chase here. Your garage door has been open for over 20 consecutive minutes.
And?
Well, it's a breach of the rules.
My garage door being open.
Correct.
Well, maybe it's the truck here. They pulled up. They didn't deliver my lazy boy, but maybe it's their fault.
Right, and the movers did block your mailbox at one point as well, but I'm going to overlook that.
You do that for me, Wesley?
You know, Mr. Manfredi, I don't make the rules, nor do I set the fines.
Fine?
Yeah.
For having my garage door open?
First offense is $100. We do have an appeals process, but most people opt to just pay the penalty and get on with their lives.
Yeah, I've had enough appeals, so don't worry about it.
Once again, garage doors may not remain ajar longer than 20 minutes. And, sir, it was a real pleasure meeting you. I can tell you that right now.
Pleasure. See you around, Wesley.
It's a fine. What happened?
Man, all of a sudden, this ball breaker comes along.
Nice sweater.
George Jetson here.
Mr. Manfredi.
How you doing, Wesley?
Well, I don't want to be a pest.
But you'll be one anyway.
Your trash receptacles are overflowing.
Well, we got a ton of plastic in from that furniture delivery, Wesley.
Right, but you see, your receptacles can't be so full that the lids don't entirely close.
Why is that exactly? Can you explain that?
It's unsightly.
It's garbage. It's supposed to be unsightly. That's why people throw it away, Wesley.
Nevertheless,
There's a fine.
yes,
How much?
$150. I can take that. Right.
They spend their time with you.
What the fuck I'm supposed to do with this here?
Smoke it.
In local news, alleged New York mobster Dwight Manfredi was found not guilty today in his federal bribery trial. Manfredi, a recent transplant to Tulsa, had previously been involved in 2 murders back east. In weather, we're looking at seasonal temperatures for the next several days. Things cooling down, and then a possibility of showers toward the weekend.
Oh, here comes your friend.
This guy again?
All right, be nice.
All right.
Mr. Manfredi,
How you doing, Wesley?
okay. I've been thinking, actually, and, considering these were all first offenses, why don't we just go ahead and waive those fines?
I appreciate that.
Yeah, don't give it another thought, really. To tell you the truth, these rules are really silly, so you're not going to hear another peep out of me. All right, okay, all right, see ya. I know how to shut up. Don't you worry. Bye now. Good night.
You gotta kill him with kindness, girls.
Le remisage, c'est pour qui? C'est pour les propriétaires de véhicules saisonniers. On économise sur l'immatriculation les mois où le véhicule n'est pas utilisé. On ne paye pas pendant les périodes où l'on ne conduit pas. On remise le jour même ou à l'avance pour profiter de son véhicule durant toute la saison, mais idéalement en fin de mois pour éviter de payer le mois suivant. Et on remise en ligne sans se déplacer. C'est pratique.
Objective: answering undetermined Hollow Knight lore. Obstacle:
Hey, we're gonna try to sleep.
when traveling throughout Hollownest, you may end up meeting 3 very similar-looking brothers, Nailmasters Mato, Oro, and Shio. Each brother will teach the player a different nail art useful for traversing the Dead Kingdom. However, conversation with the 3 reveals a very ambiguous tension between Mato and Oro. Something in these two's past made them estranged. Today, we're figuring out what. Usually, I'd use a visual cue to indicate speculation, but just for today, assume it's in use if I'm not quoting dialogue or recounting in-game events.
Okay. So I'm gonna try to sleep
Told you who the nail
for like
masters
an hour.
are, but where they are is just as important. Right now, we don't gotta worry about Shio,
And I need to
more of
take
an
a bath.
ex-nail master doing his own
Cause I
thing, dream path,
stink.
painting, sculpting, and whatnot. But Oro and Macho,
Okay,
each
go.
in their own ways, continue to be nail masters. Oro beat himself in what he thinks is the world's end, Kingdom's Edge, and is both surprised and disgruntled at the knight discovering him. Oro's motives for hiding himself are not entirely clear, but what is known is his verbal distaste of Mato, who resides at the top of Howling Cliffs. Unlike Oro, who charges a pretty piece of Geo for learning Dash Slash, Mato is much more amendable in teaching the knight a way to nail, and is even so forward to thinking it his own child. In later dialogue, Mato clearly states he plans to train in his